this video, we are going to see about linear program learning. Linear program learning instruction is an arrangement of sequential experiences leading proficiency in terms of stimulus-response relations. It represents a highly individual and systematic instructional strategy for classroom instructions as well as self-learning. It is one of the important innovations in the field of education. It is a method of presenting new subject matters to students in a graded sequence of control steps. It is based on the Skinner's operant conditioning theory. Now we are going to see about the types of program learning instructions. First one is linear program instruction. It was found by B.F. Skinner. It is related to operant conditioning theory. Branching program instruction by Norman A. Crowder. Hence it is also called as Crowdian model. Next one is mathematics program instruction. And the next type is computer assisted instruction, and the last one is learner controlled instruction. Linear program. The credit of the linear program style goes to B.F. Skinner. Linear programming style is related to operant conditioning. Operant conditioning states that human behavior is shaped through suitable reinforcement to the responses. It tells that a certain direction can be given to human behavior. For this purpose, activities is needed to divide it in small parts and make their analysis. It's a gradual process and the responses are conditioned in a step-by-step manner. In a linear program, learners' response are controlled externally by the programmer sitting at a distant place. A linear program is a straight line program as the learner starts from his initial behavior to the terminal behavior following a straight line. The student proceeds from one frame to the next until he completes the program. It gives an immediate reinforcement to the students that approach the learning goal. It also leads towards the goal unreinforced. Each bit of learning is represented in a frame and a student who has made a correct response proceeds to the next frame. All students work through the same sequence and a low rate of error is necessary to ensure continued positive reinforcement of correct response. Linear program is based on 5 fundamental principles. The first one is principle of small step. Second one is principle of active responding. Third one is principle of immediate confirmation. Fourth one is principle of self-phasing, and the fifth one is principle of student testing. Next one is we are going to see about the characteristics of linear program. Linear program can be exposed to small amount of information and proceed from one frame to another item of information to the next in an orderly fashion. Linear response overtly that their correct response can be rewarded and higher incorrect responses can be corrected. Linear are informed immediately about whether or not the response is correct feedback. Linear proceed at their own pace, that is called as self-pacing. It means proceeding in a straight line. It gives a linear arrangement. Responses are controlled. Response is emphasized. Feedback is quick and provision of the prompt, and cheating is discouraged, and learners can be proceed in their own pace. These are the advantages of the linear programming. Next, we are going to see about extra more advantages of linear programming. The students learn better in a laissez-faire environment. It is based on a stimulus response reinforcement. There are 4 types of frames are introduced here. First one is introductory frames. Second one is teaching frame. Third one is practice frame. And the last one is testing frame. The response in the linear programming or structured response, and they are controlled by the programmer. It can be used for the secondary level students. Next, we are going to see about the disadvantages of linear program. Lack of motivation is one of the most important disadvantage of the linear program. The second one is the freedom of choice is curtailed and is costly. According to the Rahoff, is an opinion. He says that the linear program find out the cues for the students, what is to be filled in the blanks, and the key terms are guessed before they go for the program. It is also can be used in a limited areas only, where the behavior is measurable and observable, such as maths and science. Students follow a rigid line prescribed by the programmers. Every learner has to follow the same path. It is very difficult to find out exactly the background of each learner, and the wrong response are avoided in the program. No remedy is provided for them. So these are the advantages and disadvantages of the linear programming. In this video, we have seen about the introduction of the linear program and the characteristics, principles, advantages and disadvantages of linear program.